Hey guys, welcome to Z's Comics Reviews number 30. 30. All right. 30. We don't really have a whole lot this week just because of the shipping issues going on with Diamond Comics right now. Yes. They're moving their distribution hub from, I think, New Jersey to somewhere more central. Yep. I don't know the logistics going on.
Huh? I'm telling you, we should take out loans and buy them.
My credit is not that good.
Okay. 3 years, I figure, we'd be able to pay everything back.
As long as we, keep on the up and up. All right, let's.
I think we could.
You know what? There is a bit of comic related news this week. I was going to save it until our Sunday show, but we'll go ahead and say it.
Okay.
Boom Studios,
Boom!
The distributor or the publisher of Something Is Killing Children, House of Slaughter, and the Power Rangers. Power Rangers comics for the past few years and going forward.
That's exactly right.
They're no longer exclusive to Diamond. Yep. Penguin Random House is actually taking on part of their distribution as well. This could be the first of like a new exodus, kind of like what happened with DC during the pandemic thing.
Opening.
You know what? With as much stuff as they screw us over on, I'm okay with that. All right.
Yes.
For too long, one company has had like an iron hold on it.
Yes.
Competition breeds innovation.
Yes.
Okay, competition breeds like savings to the customers. All right, we can do it. We can ship it to you for a little bit cheaper. Okay, cool. Does it get to me without damage? That's the big part. Okay, because a lot of the stuff I'm starting to get from Diamond damaged, and their process for
there's a lot of names around here that we're like, because they sign each one, they let you know who packed it. A lot of names around here that are in question.
Yeah, but that's my little rant right there against a distributor that just constantly screws me over.
But I do hold out some like, oh wait, no, because it's in the packaging, so there's no way Ups would have done that if it's inside the packaging.
Yeah, that's true.
But anyways,
all right, so moving on, let's hit the ground running because we got to make a Craven showing.
See a movie.
All right, we're gonna go see Craven.
Yes.
All right,
I'm excited.
All right, I'm excited too. I don't think it's gonna be a good movie, but I think it's gonna be a fun movie.
Be definitely an
all right. It looks like a fun movie.
ATJ does not disappoint.
This is true. This is true. Right? Kick-Ass 1 and 2 were great.
Yes.
Okay, I don't care what anybody says about 2. Kick-Ass 2 was great. Anyway, starting off, Juvenile number 1. This is actually a comic that released last week, but I'm kind of scraping the barrel here for releases this week.
Yes.
But
so we're kind of backtracking a little bit.
Just a little bit. Juvenile number 1. The art seems very busy. Like there's a lot of stuff going on with the artwork right there.
Juvenile.
No, actually, the artwork seems it seems almost like Ryan Otley from Invincible, but it's not. I forget her name. I forget the Jesus Orellana. Jesus Orellana. But like I said, it seems very busy, very plotting. Like there's a reason everything needs to be in that place, and I don't know. To me. A focused art piece is good, but this is busy and it's okay. It doesn't detract, but it doesn't add much to the story. You know what I mean?
It doesn't exactly hit what they might be going for.
Yeah, at least not yet. I mean, this is going to be a miniseries.
Yes.
So the premise behind this is there were some world shenanigans going on. There was some attacks in the world, and somehow one of the chemical attacks in the world released and caused fatal adolescence. Like when as a child is growing, they get like a disease or whatever, and then the kid dies after surgery and all this stuff. Then that's in the backstory, and in the solicitation, it talks about how that's not the case. There's a twist. Turns out they don't die. They don't get sick. They get friggin' superpowers. All right,
dope.
And that's in the solicitation. And I gotta say, man, I'm gonna give this a 3 out of 5.
Okay.
Because of how the story is structured, I'm very intrigued by how it's going to happen. I'm very hopeful by this series. I want to see it. I want to see it go. You know what I mean? I think it has potential. I give it a 3 out of 5. A very positive 3 out of 5.
The groundwork is there.
Yeah, the groundwork is there. It's a decent start to what could be a really good storyline. Okay. But yeah, I'm kind of hopeful on that one. And then moving on to Batman Dark Patterns. Okay, this is Batman Year 3, and he says it in his, little soliloquies or journal or whatever you want to call it. Batman Year 3. He's still not the badass Batman that he's supposed to be. Yeah, he has problems with rent-a-cops, and he doesn't know how to pick locks apparently.
Yeah, lock picking is hard.
Yeah, I'm not dogging him. He's barely in Year 3.
Yes.
All right, but the artwork is very 80s. Okay, and that's not a bad thing. It works for this one. Okay, it's very detective noir. Okay, it hits all the great Batman notes. You know what I mean? You get the weird characters. You get the weird psychologist or whatever you want to call them. Yes. And there's murder afoot, and it's good Batman storytelling.
Battered.
Huh?
Someone got battered.
Battered? Yeah. But yeah, it's the artwork is great. It helps tell the story. This one, like, the art is very deliberate, very gothic. And I know we're talking about Batman where everything is pretty much gothic. No,
most part, yes.
This screams like Tim Burton Batman. Ooh. Yeah, and like there's your normal Jorge Jimenez current, gothic Batman, and then there's Tim Burton Batman, and that's what this kind of evokes. Okay, very good storytelling. I give this one a 4 out of 5. Definitely pick it up. I'm not even a huge Batman guy, but this one, very, very good.
Yes.
Moving on to
Spider-Gwen,
the Ghost Spider. All right, take it away, Thunder.
Ghost in the webs. So I'm saying, I like where this is going. Like, we were both of us were kind of freaking out a little bit on a certain character that appears in this. Not gonna say who. We're just saying, like, it's been a while.
When was the last time we saw that character? Yeah. Okay,
I was like, whoa.
Yeah. So that pops up,
and they're laying the groundwork here with like stuff. Like, the main thing is Black Tarantula released his app that is, like, I guess, a way of voting trial or whatever for these corrupt officials that he has found.
Thank you.
For these corrupt officials, and people are going ham with it. They're voting on, like, hey, should this corrupt official
brings
be
mob
killed
mentality
or not,
to the 21st century.
Mob mentality is at it. So you got Luke Cage, you got Jessica Jones and all them. Luke Cage is mayor, and you got him trying to deal with all this. Like, how do I do this? Like, he understands, like, hey, these people, corrupt officials, do need to be brought to justice, but should they be brought? Is this justice when an unjust person is trying to bring, like, another unjust person or whatever? Like, you got this turmoil coming in here. And I'm just saying, for me, just because I am intrigued now, like, with the way the story is developing, I'm giving this one a 4 out of 5 this week.
You know what? I gave that one a 4 out of 5 as well. So this Ghost Rider actually released last week.
Yes.
And like I said,
it's one of the ones that we're backtracking.
But yeah, it hits all the notes right there where, like, Spider-Gwen hasn't really had that kind of hold, you know what I mean? Like, like where they talk about real stuff.
Yes.
Not in the comics, at least. But this one feels like it's actually just, like, hitting the real world note, especially these days. With the thing that happened last week. We're not going to get into that because, we want escapism, not like talking about real shit.
Yeah. That's not what we're about.
Yeah, it's not what we're about. We're about like good times, good feelings, good smiles. But yeah, this one, it feels like it's touching on real world kind of mentality right here, like your morality almost, and where you fall in behind certain character motivations and all that stuff. So yes, like this one right here, I gave it a 4 out of 5. Yes. You gave it a 4 out of 5. The artwork's amazing. The characterization on like Mayor Cage and stuff, very good.
Yes.
Like I always love seeing Mayor Cage stuff. You know what I mean? Like, he's been mayor for at least a year in the comics, and ever since Devil's Reign. So yeah, I'm super excited about how this issue like showed that. So definitely we recommend picking it up.
Yes. Going really good. And
moving on.
Going to I guess comic of the day, at least, because we didn't get the others.
Yeah, we're getting them in tomorrow. We're gonna do like
the wrong shirt. Okay. Yes, glasses off. Even though I got the wrong shirt. But yes, Superwoman comic of the day, I'm saying, just because we didn't get all the comics.
Yeah, we'll figure it out tomorrow when we just start doing like our minute-long reviews.
Maybe we'll do like a little post of be like, hey, update comic of the week.
Yep. All right, so this one, the entire story is told from Lois's viewpoint, and the artwork is just great throughout. You have a couple different artists doing different pieces to it, but the characterization all there is great. You see how Lois is adapting to her new abilities and her new found, like role at the Daily Planet.
Yes.
That you haven't really shown that in the actual comics like that, not in depth anyway. So that one pretty good little plot points here and there. And I always love it when there's guest stars. Okay, she's having a girls' night out with Lana Lang and Kara or Kara, however you want to pronounce it.
Go by Kara. Kara sounds nice.
Kara does sound. But yeah, like I love the artwork. I love the way that the story just unfolds, and then at the end it just hits you with that twist that asks the question.
Yes.
The question: if Superman has all of his powers, how does Lois have Kryptonian powers?
Because yes, it goes back to the ending of
absolute power.
Of absolute power, where it's like, okay, some people we got all their powers back, but some people got somebody else's powers. Some people didn't get their powers back. They were kind of like taken from someone. Yes, poor Barry, man. Like, guys got the short end of the stick sometimes.
All the time.
Dead for 10 years.
I know.
And it's just like, man.
Was it 10 years? I thought it was like 15.
It was a long time.
It was a long time.
Wow. Well, yeah,
it was a long time between, Infinite Crisis and then, Jeff Johns' Rebirth or whatever it was called.
Yeah. Well, yeah, they're like, okay, Superman's got his powers, so like, where did she get these Kryptonian-like powers from?
Like, all the other Kryptonians are accounted for, except that other one.
Someone in particular.
Yes. And
someone in particular.
The little twisty twist at the end. Oh, man. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. And then it may also lead into a small little plot point that the Time Trapper, a.k.a. Future Doomsday, relayed to Superman. Like, you still have both of your eyes. When does he lose the other eye? It could be coming up. But yeah,
I'm excited.
5 out of 5.
Yes, I will agree with that.
I gave it a 5 out of 5. It was good.
I like origin stuff too. It's like they teaching on how she gets the powers and all that. The story was good. The interactions between everyone was nice, especially the little family dynamic too. Because it's like once John realizes, oh, my mom's got. All this.
Mom, is that you? Talk later. Fight now.
Especially since I love one part where like I haven't gotten to it yet in the omnibus, so I don't know if it's actually a real comic panel or not. But I've like seen this comic panel so many times where him and Damian, back when they were little kids, which still wish they didn't age them up. But anyways, back when they were little kids, they're like sitting down eating ice cream, and John's all like, are you sure we could sneak out like this? Like someone's definitely gonna hear us. They'll see through us. They'll be able to tell if I'm lying. And and Damian's just all like, I don't recall he goes on like a huge rant, and Damian's just like, I don't recall your dad having all those powers. And he goes, I wasn't talking about my dad. So now, like when I saw him see that, I just remembered that panel, and I'm just like, his mom actually has superpowers now.
Oh man.
Yeah.
That would, at least he's grown up now, because that would suck. But yeah, that about does it for this week's so far comic reviews. We're going to be reading a couple when I get in my real shipment from Diamond, and doing minute-long reviews for those probably over the weekend. Thanks for watching. If you like the Ranting and Raving with Two Madmen, go ahead and give us a like, follow, share us with your friends, and we will see you guys on Sunday night. All right. Craven review incoming.
And possibly even, definitely, because I'm going to see it.
Roy Rib.
So,
All right. Later, guys.